Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here. Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Now Daniels. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Lane. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Daniels. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when
Colts come after it, and they block it. Special teams putting a mark on this game early. Opening drive, block punt.
And for one team, it's a good mark, and for the other, not so good. And this is why special teams coaches are like designated hitters to me. They don't get very many opportunities. They need to maximize when it comes their way. And as we just said, one of them did.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Check smash, check smash. Back up.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 3.
Ready.
That's how to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup.
Panther Street. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a... They'll start with the option. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Our check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Off the play fake, Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. Call it a gain of a yard. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 37.
Slot man moves right. Daniels looking to throw. Throws he out. Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Washington
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. A lot of times we talk about being opportunistic as a defense as a whole. Right now it's becoming just one guy on this defense.
And he is doing such a fantastic job because everyone emphasizes taking the ball away, going after the football. But some people just have a special knack for it. He forced 2 fumbles last week, and there he forces another one in this game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Shoves him off at the 20. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
26-yard line.
Looking to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Colts at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, check that, check that. Go.
They'll set up to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shedding the tackle. Touchdown! Their mobile, agile quarterback. 30 yards. And the Colts lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So a design run all the way. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And they start in the best of all positions, 1st and goal.
Okay, ready?
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw here. Steps away to his left. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no...
Go! Hot and 70, hot, get up!
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Daniels. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Still going. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often...
Hey, smash Bronco!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Powering his way forward. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
At the 41-yard line.
Street! Go, Reed! Go! Let's go!
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard.
They'll look to throw again. Being chased out left. Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Quick throw there is incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Rolling to his right. And he takes this one in for the Colts. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Now he's loose at the 40. To the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Colts offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And quickly, they get to the line.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. They'll look to throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Second and 10.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
Louisville, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. A beautiful fake. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. Washington going to send out their punter. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded inside the 5. Evades him at the 20. A good work bringing that one back as he puts up about 16 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
They go play action here on first down. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be a second and long.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
Now back to throw. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
21 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
Previous play is under review.
Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Right there, right there. Come on, let's go. 60 bike. Ready.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
At the Commanders' 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Colts have got it on cruise. Big team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection.
Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. Touchdown! It's their quarterback. 72 yards.
And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance.
Washington going to send out their punter
as he's on to kick it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at about the 14. Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He may go. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Okay, Bobcat, check, go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been...
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
That last run, one of many that we've seen from him, and it's going to be the one that breaks Colin Kaepernick's single-game record of 181 rushing yards, set back in the divisional round of the playoffs in January of 2013.
And shedding through the tackle. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 19-yard line.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the...
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. And they're going to speed things up here. Second and 4. Buying time to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle is made at Washington's 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 212 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Hands it off out of the gun. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
Now, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort